Ladies and gents, welcome. Episode 84, Riv Pod in the house. Wow, happy Cinco de Mayo, fam. Wow,
Wow, it
man.
really is. We're here. Oh,
Unbelievable.
wow.
Unbelievable. Riv Pod in the house, episode 84, Cinco de Mayo. Shout out to
Ay,
you.
ay,
Happy
ay.
birthday, my son Marcus. Let's go.
Wow.
We're here celebrating more life.
Happy
Just turned 9,
birthday.
just turned 9 today. Born at like 2:30 in the morning. So shout out to Marcus. We're here celebrating. I got a little bevy. I'm going to throw my, might as well crack into this right now. What's going on? What's good with the people? We got a lot of sports going on as always. Victorious, love the shirt. What's the score in the Celts right now?
I was about to ask you the same.
Like 10 o'clock. 10? What do we got here?
Let's give them a live update. We got, again, like Fam said, we got May 5th right now, Friday night. We are up by 100-92, 5 minutes left. Celtics are up. Yeah,
up
good to see it. Everyone contributed. Everyone.
Hey, cheers. Appreciate everyone for joining us, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Just going to go through some, just how we always do, man. We were just talking before we went hot about the Revs. Got a lot cooking there. European soccer. Jump in through, man, Messi. What's up with that $400 million contract?
Yeah, it's messy out there. Not to, no pun intended, but yeah, it's, guy left to Saudi. Didn't go to practice Monday, and before you know it, he's gone pretty much. Suspended. Yeah.
Hey, the draft, NFL draft, on and popping. NBA playoffs. Golf is going on as we speak. Wells Fargo. We just had your boy Tony Finau. Great win last week. That was down in Mexico. It's just, man, it's always, every week we got stuff cracking, man. Just, man, the support's been awesome. We got the shorts going on YouTube. Up to 100 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you very much, man, if you're out there subscribing. And if you're
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, get with the program. Let's go. We're here.
Yeah, they're
the Randy Moss episode, family. What can we tell the people? We're going on.
What was that Thanksgiving game? What was it, like 3 catches for like 184 yards? 3 touchdowns, something like that?
Unbelievable. Yep. Yeah, we're here, man. Rip Pod, Victorious in New Hampshire. Your boy down here in Haverhill, Massachusetts. We're doing it on a Friday night. We linked up. Can't be stopped here. So
Red Sox too. They're on something.
Wow.
Up on Philly right now. Actually, this is both Boston teams taking care of Philly right now.
Yo, you love to see it. You love to see it, man.
Need it.
Yo, just who I want to bundle real quick is Jordan Spieth. Man, missed the cut from me today for my DraftKings team. Friggin' dork.
What is it? What is he, like 10 mil? Probably, anywhere between dingus.
Get out of here, Jordan Spieth. It's like one of the highest, come on. People don't want to hear me whine about that, but we're back.
Jordan skid mark.
What's good, Victorious? We're getting ready for soccer tomorrow? Wow.
Yeah, hopefully.
Wow.
It's been a disaster of a season so far, but
week number 3, we're cooking now. We're cooking now. It's almost we're almost middle of the year already.
Yep. Coach, I got an assistant coach. It's nice. I got a full squad. Got parents still emailing me. It's like, yeah,
love it.
There's a game.
Hey, let's do this. Like I said, make sure you like, share, subscribe. You guys know it. Make sure you leave a comment. What's going on? Leave a comment if you see something.
Let us know.
Let us know. Let us know what you.
Yeah, let us know what you guys are thinking.
Hey, first and foremost, Oh, my bad, fam. Go ahead, give it to.
No, just talking shit, fam.
All right, hey, let's lead off. First base. Let's go right to the Revs. Just had that game last week against Cincinnati, top of the table. 2 teams, top of the table, top of the East. And I came away with the 1-1 draw. Heard about 30,000 in the house to watch that game. Was really real solid game.
What, was that tops in the MLS?
It might have been tops. It might have been top in the league. Yep. I know we knew some people in the house. My man Todd was there. My man Dan was there. Shout out. The little guy Max in the house too. Come on now. So yeah, fam, what's up with Barrero too?
Yeah, it took a nasty injury, just ACL. Yeah, done for the year.
Yep.
We were just talking about their depth too. The depth of the team, and was it Vivroni? He didn't even play last game. Who started up top? Was it Renix? I don't even know.
Might have been.
Now, I think he came in the second half. I don't even know, but so I know Buck got the start. I mean, they still got the depth. I mean, Barrero, that stinks, man. Having him out, that's unfortunate. But either way, you got to keep marching on. I don't know if you touched on it already, but Jordy, just again, just Petrovic, just an absolute wall.
Just a
And
dog.
it's just keeping us
Just a
in
dog.
games. Yeah, the saves he makes just are. It's like almost like goals.
Save
That's
the
the sort of
PK.
and that's another thing too. It's almost like these PKs. It's like it's just a given. Yeah,
Just a
I went
dog.
to the bathroom, came back, and it was just like, oh, still 0-0. She's like, oh, Jordy saved the PK, like nothing.
That's it. Ho hum. Easy peasy.
Unbelievable.
Uh, excuse me.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
no,
Just
you're
came
good.
out. Hey, after.
I was trying to think who scored the goal. Who the
Woo!
hell scored? Was it Carlos Hill? No, it was. Oh no! It was. The man Boateng. It's actually a nice
Yes.
cross from Brandon By. Brandon By came by. Came
Fucking
by.
choke.
No pun intended. But yeah, you good over
I'm
there? You need the Heimlich?
yeah, fucking choking it. Yo,
This guy's
I was
dying
gonna give
over
the
here.
table real quick. After 10 weeks, Revs
Now it
top
was good to
top
see.
of the East.
It was good to see Boateng though contributing. That's one guy who I think he left or whatever, opted for free agency, only to come back and they get a little injury. I don't know what it was. So seeing him come back, and you can tell he's definitely like not only just a fan favorite, but also like a guy within the team that I don't know. These guys kind of want to, rooting for him. So again,
Yep.
love to see a glory story.
Yep. Oh, I think an easy guy to cheer for.
You
For
know,
sure.
it's a 1-1 tie, but
Yep, 1-1 tie. We got a game coming up this week at Toronto. Toronto's, middle of the table here, in the East, nothing too great. But I know I was listening to our show this time around this time last year, and we're about 10th in the East. 10th out of 14. And it's just like what a difference. What a
it
difference a
was
year makes. What a difference people knowing their roles. I would say like an Altidore, even like Petrovic getting settled in. See you later to Buxa. So now Veroni can get settled in a little bit more. Just I guess a little bit more stability. You got the young guys who come up and got some minor minutes. Towards the end of last season, it was almost like
right. They
I don't
got
want to
it
say
towards the
a
end.
bridge year. Yeah, but like
I think that's accurate. That's a fair statement.
they were definitely able to get a little seasoning last year. Rivera was in there. Rennick's been playing. He played
Yeah.
some spot minutes here and there. Noel
Mm-hmm.
Buck even made a couple starts. So or at least a couple appearances. So
Right.
yeah, Esmer have been playing. So it's good to see the young guys in. They're definitely making a difference. But onward and upward for the Revs, fam. I don't know if you have any predictions this week. Any thoughts, elsewhere around the league? But what's the final MLS/Revs take?
Yeah, I mean Petrovic again. He's just been an absolute rock in net. I think one thing, in terms of defense, our wing guys are still what they are, but the center of defense has obviously shifted, and it's different now. Romney's been holding his place, but he was playing well with Kessler, so now, you got was it Farrell pretty much coming in somewhat. I would imagine Farrell's starting as your center back
sure.
now. So given that, I'd say they probably leak one goal, and I'm gonna say like a 3-1 win away. I'd say 3-1 win away. I still think, overall the still got Carlos Hill. I would imagine is Bo playing? Like, what's up?
Yeah, I think he's been on the bench, maybe at least like in the 18 or whatever, but hasn't made an appearance here and there. He's been hurt.
Someone's gonna score, fam.
It's been weird. It's been a weird year for Gustavo Bo so far. It's
Has.
only 10 games in though. We've got 30 some odd games in, so still pretty early relatively in the season. So we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And he came in a little bit late into the preseason, into the fold. So I think he's maybe the injuries on this team have been weird too. I feel like there's a lot of injuries on this team.
Again, it just speaks to the depth for them to even still be where they are. Again, Kessler's been out for a little bit, so I thought they've been able to kind of sustain their position with that. I thought once he went out, I was like, oh, we'll see a little bit of a drop, but still doing it. But again, thanks to Petrovic, man. Petrovic is the guy.
We'll give everyone the scoop, everyone the lowdown what happens there in Toronto in week 11 here. Yeah, that's it for the Revs. We'll get back to everyone. Good, unbelievable showing last week. Like I said, shout out to Dano the Mano, Max, the little guy, Todd. I think he was there with the whole crew. So shout out to, we got to get in the house soon. Oh, we're going to be there for 6:10. June 10th. We're gonna be there.
Yeah, June 10th.
At the very least, that'll be the next game. So be on the lookout.
Right.
More to follow. We'll give the lowdown more. So let's jump right into jump across. I'm gonna jump into my boat, fam. Jump
right
across the Atlantic.
Man.
What do we got going on? Man United, the table, Brighton this weekend.
Brighton already happened.
So we got West Ham this weekend. What's going on? I mean, United, City taking over. Your boy Holland, just manhandling. What's
that's
cooking,
just,
fam? I always give
that
you the
train.
lead here.
That train can't stop.
Let's give you the lead here with the Prem, with England. Let's go. What's cooking with Man United?
Yeah, United again. Just I said it last week. Just trying to stay above water, and they got choked out this week, and choked out right at the end too to Brighton. Yeah, again the record it's been going around, but against away to top 9 up, top 9 of the table, they can't win. They haven't won. Yeah, and again, I didn't like the energy going into the game. Thought Brighton was out, considering that we had just beat them in the semifinals of the FA Cup. So you knew that they were, itching, and they've got officially two Prem wins over us because they beat us in the season. Stinks. Still puts United still kind of in control of their own Champions League destiny, but you got Liverpool just right behind them, and even for Brighton, it's a good result for Europe. Again, just a lot of juicy matchups. I mean, even this weekend they got, United has West Ham. Yeah, but they've had to, they've gone through injuries. Not to say that that's an excuse, but with Lissandro and Varane out for defense. Yeah, it's been a little tough, but we can't score either, though. We talked about it today. Like, what's up with Marcus Rashford? Like, he's fizzed out a bit. I don't know. So I don't know where to go with these guys. They could use like a Ronaldo
type. They could use a Ronaldo type banging. Somebody bang just a mercenary to put some goals in. What's his name? Weghorst isn't, what his name? Whatever.
Nah, Weghorst. Nah, they told him
he ain't it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so. And then Martial was supposed to come in and do his job, and then he didn't do nothing.
I honestly forgot he was on the team.
Nah,
100%. I forgot he was on the team. Where's Jadon Sancho?
Sancho. I mean, he's there. He's done his thing. He scored against Tottenham, even though we didn't win. He's actually been one of our more.
Where's Anthony?
Been one of our, those guys probably been one of the more informed players. They just haven't been scoring. But it takes a team, fam, and it's still something they got to build on. Again, their whole behind the scenes thing with all the ownership is still up in the air, all weird, all bent out of shape. So, Ten Hag wants to think that he's going to get signings, but you better make Champions League, brother. They got 4 games left, and I think 3 or 4, 3 of them are at home, which is good. But again, Liverpool breathe in, Aston Villa there. Touch on the result too. I don't know if we touched on it, but we beat Villa 1-0 over the weekend, and then you would think that would carry into Brighton for hopefully a win, but nah, Brighton had and it's crazy, the handball by Luke Shaw. I don't know if you saw it, but this guy, what are you doing throwing your hand up in the box? And overall, he's actually been doing pretty decent, kind of covering in for Lissandro at left center back, but this guy throws his hands up in the air and basically gave Brighton a penalty at the death, and that's what led to these guys winning the game. Alexis McAllister, Argentina World Cup. So good for Brighton. Got the standings, fam? What do you got? What do we got here?
I got the table here. City, top of the table, 79. Arsenal, 78. Big leap down, 13 points down to Newcastle on 65. United, 63 in 4th place. Liverpool, 5th place on 59 points. So they got that 4-point gap, fam,
Yeah.
Brighton
in the
right
game
there.
in hand.
Yep. Brighton right there, 55 points. Spurs, 54. Villa,
Dipping.
54. Brentford Bees, 50. Fulham, 45, guaranteed to stay up again this year. Palace right there. And then Chelsea in 12th. Unbelievable.
What a disaster, man.
Southampton, the Saints look like they're down. Looks like
they're done. Yeah. Their schedule is insane. I think they've got something. They've got something stupid. Leeds got something stupid too. They're done.
Be a relegation battle going on.
Big Sam for Leeds. This dude is talking some craziness.
Everton on 29 points. All right. Nottingham Forest on 30. Leeds on 30. Leicester City on 30.
It is looking dark for these fan bases right now. These guys are all
West Ham.
Fam, every one of these clubs. Yeah, I think West Ham probably got the better chance. They probably got the better chance of them all. I think when I was looking out of the schedules, but yeah, I mean Leicester, and again I think we were all texting there in that game that Leicester was playing. What was
Come
it?
on,
Leeds?
Leicester, we needed you, Everton
against Everton.
They needed those 3 points. They needed those.
My God. Like, come on, man!
I lost my bet on that too.
Crazy,
furious. Yeah,
just an absolute disgusting game. But
all right,
yeah, I don't know. It's going to be again the race for the title. It's cities to lose. The relegation stuff is absolutely nuts. Again, we're talking millions and millions of dollars. You're talking about teams who, we know
Burnley's coming up.
Yeah, Burnley's a definite.
Vincent Kompany,
playoffs for the championship are going to be
the matches. Fam, the match this weekend against who?
United got West Ham.
That's going to be. Yeah, what's a prediction?
Home.
Give it to me.
I'm going to say 3-0 United.
Wow.
Yeah, it's needed.
Old Trafford?
Yeah. Yep. I'm almost certain it's at Old Trafford.
Let's go. I'd love to hear it.
Yeah.
I'm just looking real quick to see if there's any other.
No, it's actually at London. It doesn't matter. I'm still calling 3-0.
All right. Liverpool, Brentford, Spurs, Palace, City.
Wow,
Leeds.
Liverpool. You said Liverpool, Brentford?
Yes. Yep. That's on Saturday. Definitely a juicy matchup.
That's
Newcastle, Arsenal. Juicy matchup.
What? Wow. That's a 1-1 tie.
All right. More to follow, ladies and gents. Let's jump real quick. Fam, let's jump real quick to Frankfurt. They're just kind of moving down in the middle of the pack. Not where we want to be for European football.
But that's just for the league play, fam. At this point now, they just can finish middle, fam. It's the ball. Now they got the cup, fam. That's
like the DF. What is it, like the DFK?
DFK
like
polka.
Yes, the polka cup or whatever.
Polka cup.
They're in the final against Leipzig. It's the same day as United plays for the FA.
Oh yeah, June 3rd, that Sunday. Who is it? Frankfurt and Hamburg.
Leipzig, RB.
Oh, Leipzig, my bad.
Yep. So they're in the final of that domestic cup there in Germany. So yeah, that really is what let's bring home some hardware for this year. I agree.
Need it. Kolo Muani, I'm hearing the buzz with him. Who wants him?
What's that?
Who else would it be? Bayern Munich trying to get the best strikers. It's like
wow. Of course.
Honestly, I never even thought to actually put that guy even in that. But you just thinking just abroad. He's going somewhere else. He's leaving the league.
Wow.
Right. I was the first. I don't. Again. Rumors are rumors, but this one kind of stuck with me. I'm like, wow, it actually kind of makes sense. Kolo Muani going. They don't have a striker. They need one.
Well, real quick too. Let's look at the table. They jump back up top. Bayern Munich, 62 points. Everyone's on 30 games. Actually, a couple teams on 31. Dortmund, 61 points. Union Berlin, 56 points. SC Freiburg, 56 points. They're up there, 4th place.
Wow, Freiburg. Yeah, they keep climbing.
Leipzig,
they kept climbing.
Bayern Leverkusen, 48 points.
Oh, Zabi.
46.
You heard who's going after him? Not to cut you off. You heard who's going after Zabi?
Yes. A couple teams.
Few clubs.
Yes.
Tottenham. Yep. He's like, nah, man. I'm good here.
Yeah, I love to see it. Mainz in 8th place on 45 points, and then our team Frankfurt 9th place. Yeah, like you said, it's kind of mid-table really year. Dipped. Had some Europa. Excuse me. Fucking dying. Had some Europa.
Yeah, take a sip of that beer, fam.
Fuck.
Yeah. So what I was saying was basically, the Bundesliga's tight right now.
Had that Europa success last year. That's what I was trying to say. Frankfurt, yo.
Oh, damn.
Obviously had that Europa success, vaulted them into the Champions League, so that's out the window. So let's get that domestic cup.
That's it.
Let's keep it moving.
That's it. You gotta get a trophy. You gotta show for something. Just power through.
Stuttgart,
Kamada.
Baka.
Was it Kamada? Kamada was saying, "Oh, you saw his tweet, Kamada."
What was it?
He was like, "Oh, he's like, the people, saying that I'm not here, and he's like holding like the MVP of the game. Like I'm still here, like to the end.
Oh yeah. All right, come on. All right, show us on the final.
To
Bring it home, brother.
to
Stuttgart, Bochum, and Hertha Berlin. No, Hertha BSC. Is that Hertha Berlin?
might be.
I don't know.
Never-
Hertha BSC. Those three teams are in the relegation battle. All right. Good luck to our squad, Frankfurt. Who they have this weekend? I'm looking at it right.
Frankfurt's
now,
got Schalke.
1899. They're Frankfurt against 1899 Hoffenheim this weekend.
Oh, it's Hoffenheim. Oh, okay. The Blues do.
Yep.
So Hertha Berlin. That's definitely the one, fam.
All right.
Who's in last? If that's what you were referring to.
And then let's go to the fam. Let's jump into the Uber Eats League One. PSG took the L last week. Took the domestic, the rare domestic league loss against Lorient 3-1. Just bad vibes right now on the team. Bad energy on the team.
Terrible vibes.
Bad
and I don't even want to hear anything about Neymar coming to United. I don't know if you saw anything about that, but just get out of here with all that, please.
Yep. So just bad mojo this week. Who they got? They got Troyes. They're still sitting top of the table. Troyes is sitting in 18th right now out of 20, a little bottom feeder. Hopefully, they can pounce on this. But
catfish.
The gap shortening. 75 points. Marseille 70. Lens in third place on on 69 points. Monaco 61 points. Lille 59. More to follow. Talking about last year, Clermont Foot was in the relegation battle. They're in 8th place this year.
Good.
So Clermont, shout out to those guys. Fam, but that's just a quick League One talk. I don't know if you want to chime in with any Messi talk. I don't know if you've been watching, boy.
It's just like where's he gonna be?
Mbappe, like if he's ready to get the hell out of there, like what's cooking with PSG? I have whenever I throw on my PSG hat, I'm like, damn,
you said
it's drama, yo. It's like, yo, I feel like when I put the hat on, I'm like, yo, it's gonna be a day today. It's gonna be,
Yeah, I mean, that club is I don't know. It's a disaster, and that's I guess that's taking it lightly. Just their whole whatever their PR system is, their recruitment for stock, like the whole, money doesn't buy everything, I guess, and to suspend Messi is crazy. Like 2 weeks, like what? Of course, he was never coming back. He's
definitely not coming back now.
What? It's like so I don't know. Be curious to see if Barca can. They got to sell their whole squad if they want him, but
yeah, I don't know. Just a quick League One. You know what I'm saying? Quick League One. We hit you on the quick League One. We hit you with the Bundesliga with Frankfurt. Of course, we hit you with Glory Man United. A couple of juicy matchups to look forward to this weekend, all across the table. So, yeah, I don't know, fam. Anything else you want to drop on the people for soccer?
Nah, we Champions League coming up. Is that coming up this upcoming week?
Final Four for Champions League. Rematch of last year and a tasty Madrid Italian matchup. Italian sub.
Yeah, that's AC and Inter, and then we got Madrid and City. So I don't know what day, Tuesday, Wednesday, but either way, it's gonna be a hell of a ride to the whole season for all these guys. So
something to look forward to for sure.
For sure.
All right, more to follow, fam. Victorious, good work on the soccer. Hit you with the revs. Kept it domestic. Went abroad, international like we always do. Maybe be going to Saudi League next year. Might be giving reports on Al Nasser. And I think it's like Il Hitayi is the other team. I don't know.
I heard Ronaldo. He
pronunciations.
Yeah, it's tough. I heard Ronaldo's already like he's like just
fluent,
he's done
dog.
already.
He's probably fluent, dog.
It's like, nah, I'm done. So get me out of here.
All right, yo, that's a soccer world. Let's jump into it. Let's jump into wrestling. Yo, just went through all the soccer streets. Your boys are back. Wow, I just had to take a quick break. Let's see if we can splice it together, fam. I was gonna piss my pants.
Yep. Nah, you made it. You made it.
See if we can put,
Nah, we got that.
Put it all together. Yo, let's jump right
That's
into the
easy.
wresling streets, fam.
Let's
I
get
know
it.
these
Let's
guys
get
are
it,
gonna be in they're gonna be in Lowell coming up, fam. I don't think I can
fam.
make it. Friggin'
Yeah, it's gonna be
unfortunately,
tough,
man.
fam. Honestly, it's like, fam, it's Memorial Day weekend. It's like I can't just leave the kid.
Damn.
Yeah,
There's a
I
lot
don't.
cooking. There's a lot cooking, but I don't think it's
Yeah,
on
we'll
the
see.
I
We'll
don't think
see.
it's in the cards for me. But what's
Yeah,
been cooking in the I know they're down in PR right now, fam. What's been cooking in the wrestling streets? Give us a lowdown.
the
Before we
draft.
take five and jump into real quick too. Just saw the Celtics went final. Locked that one
Yes,
up. So
tell them.
they just beat Philly at Philly. The final was 114-102. Come on,
Chopped them
Boston.
up,
Let's
fam.
go.
Chopped
Stand
it
up
up like
now.
a steak, fam. Some cheese was
So
on that.
let's go. Let's get into real quick the wrestling streets, fam. What's cooking? Give the
Yeah.
people the lowdown.
Yeah, WWE fam. Yeah, they got the backlash down in Puerto Rico. Bad Bunny I think it's probably the main event with him and Damian Priest in a Puerto Rican street fight, fam.
Unbelievable.
You know what I'm saying? The
When is that?
drama
Is
and
that
all
going
this.
on that's tomorrow? Saturday?
That's tomorrow. That's Saturday.
Yes.
I was hearing Corey Graves. He was giving someone was giving some background on Priest and Bunny. They were like, "Yeah, Damian Priest's aunt used to teach Bad Bunny. And I guess Bunny and Priest are from the same hood and PRs. So yeah, yo, shout out to those two. Obviously, shout out to Boricua fan, Puerto Rico. You already know it. So putting on for the homeland. So so that's kind of like I guess the theme or the main event part of that. But some other, it's not a huge card. Then I mean, this is going to be a good one. I mean, Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar should be a good match. Whether it ends in 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever, something's gonna, there's no way anyone's gonna win clean. Someone's gonna interfere. There's gonna be some sort of something. I can't see either one of them.
It'll be a dusty finish.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. But I definitely want to. I'll be looking forward to that. You got Mommy versus Zelina Vega. So I don't know if you've seen Zelina, but she's like 4'0" nothing, and you're going up against like, come on, the number one draft pick, by the way, for Raw, the second night, Rhea Ripley, fam. She's doing it, fam. We talked about it. She's a needle mover. I know there's other, my shout out to my coworker John. He's been a huge Rhea fan for a grip, and the push that she's been getting recently, it's not just the push she's earned us. So yeah, just look to see her continue. But she's gonna be representing Raw now because of the draft, and I touched on it last week, but a lot of shakeups happen. I mean, I know we just touched on the Bianca Belair's wrestling, but it's weird because they still have the belts. But all the new I'm segueing here, but all the new draft results and all this stuff happens after Backlash. So all the new matches and all the new things will come into effect. But the big thing is Roman Reigns is out in SmackDown, which he was always going to be at SmackDown. I don't think he was ever going to be at Raw. And then Cody Rhodes is on the other side. So again, that big belt fam, that heavyweight champion, again, that's going to be on Raw. Yeah, I mean, Drew McIntyre's on there. I think I called that on the pod last time. I think Seth freaking Rollins remains on Raw.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's just like some logical. It's like all that all makes sense, right?
But there's some interesting things. Again, I think more stuff will play out obviously as the wrestling season goes on, but I was pleased with the draft. I think they did a good job with the tag team stuff, which for me it's like I don't see enough good like tag team stuff, and I felt like they drafted pretty well. Even call up some NXT people who, nice. Been wrestling for a grip. So yeah, it's kind of the wrestling streets for WWE. Got that pay-per-view event. I don't know when the next Saudi event is, and then SummerSlam is the big one, but before SummerSlam too, there's also Money in the Bank. So it's like 1, 2.
Yeah, it's a lot. Always a lot.
So it's just so much, So, but hey, I follow it all, so I can report whatever,
What about before any AEW scoop?
Yeah, two things I noticed for AEW. What was that? Oh, just yeah. No. I like I told you, I just got back the TNT TBS thing, so now I can actually had to for the playoffs too. But either way, Yeah, I saw that like the ring. Remember that time we saw Daniel Bryan or Brian Daniel get stuck, fam? Remember he got stuck in the middle of the ring? Remember like how when they would walk out, they had like the big
Oh yes,
you know what I'm
yes,
talking about? And then he got stuck,
yes.
like he legit got like stuck.
Like
He was in
between,
there for a grip.
yeah,
I don't think they're doing that anymore. I haven't seen it anyways. I feel like they just come out regularly now. There's no
yes,
crazy ramp there, so I guess I'm
agreed.
just looking at the physics of it all. I never liked that idea of that ramp thing. It was weird, but and then the other thing was yeah, just MJF. I was seeing something today like he's like the top guy or whatever at AEW, and this man's wrestled like not a lot of matches, and they were talking about like him versus Roman Reigns, like Roman. They're talking about like how Roman doesn't wrestle a lot, but Roman's wrestled like way more matches than MJF. So it's like, please don't talk. Like this man does, he does do his work. He does put in work in the ring. So again, no comparison. It's we're come on now. It's like you know what I'm saying.
Oh, we're throwing up the ones still. Unbelievable. Yo, lovely little wrestling scoop. Let's do this. Let's give, final word. It's gonna be coming. Melo's gonna be coming here to Lowell with NXT. Memorial Day weekend. I can't make it. You're gonna try to make it. Always trying to support the homie Melo. I know we're trying to get the big dog Ant back on the show. We've been talking to more guests. We're trying to get more guests lined
Yep.
up, man. The vibe with the guests has just been right. So,
Yep.
we're trying to get that, on and popping, keep that moving. So just shout out to Ant real quick. Look forward to him coming up soon. Yeah, just more to follow. Just want to throw a couple of quick plugs out there real quick, fam.
Yeah, we won't even right if we're the plan to get him on. Talk about that. We can talk about Melo a little bit more, but Melo, will be putting his belt on the line, the NXT title, in Lowell versus Braun Breaker. And yeah, Braun's been sneak attacking this guy. And yeah, he got Trick. Trick is actually going to be wrestling Braun on Tuesday. And yeah, he's just, sticking up for his boys.
Softens
So
him up, softens him up.
1000%. So yeah, the homie Melo, he don't miss. And I don't think he's going to miss on, Battleground and at Songus at home. So always, shout out to the homie Melo, friend.
Awesome. Yo, more to follow. Always, we try to keep in the wrestling streets, off the turnbuckle. That's how we do it. So, more to follow from Vic, more to follow from me. We're going to take 5, jump into the NBA streets, give you a lowdown there. Celts up 2-1 now, took that series back.
Wow, what a good feeling. Could be up 3-0, but
Could be, for sure, could be up 3-0. Could talk about out west, a nice little series, Golden State to Lakers. Nuggets up 2-0 on the Suns. Your boy Mike Budenhauser just got canned from the Bucks. Just won the title 2 years ago, 2021. Obviously, Golden State won last year.
See, 3 of those. Nick Nurse, he's gone too. It's a few other ones.
Crazy. So we're gonna take 5, ladies and gents. Rip Pod, episode 84. Victorious Javier. Nice little Friday night episode. Try to turn this around. Ladies and gents, we are back. Episode 84, Rip Pod in the house. New Hampshire, Mass representing Victorious Javier. You know how we do it, fam. Episode
Victor,
84.
is that you?
That Randall F. Moss episode, going deep. So we're doing. Is that you, Victor? Yeah, it is.
It is actually.
Over here with the big dog. We're here Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. It's 10:40. That's how we're doing it. We're gonna give you the latest and greatest on the sports around the globe. That's what we do. Just gave you the football. It's Euro football. We hit the Revs. Looking forward to some awesome games this weekend. Just hit on the wrestling streets, man. They're going to be local soon enough. Got some, a little PR action going down there. Bad Bunny, Damian Priest, a little, nice little matchup. The lumberjack match.
I was going to say Mexican street fight, but it's a Puerto Rican street fight. So,
we're here. Going to jump into, Celsius went final. What was it, 114, 102?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we're 1-12. That was at Philadelphia. So we're back. We'll jump right into the NBA streets. Jump right into it, fam.
It's good.
What are you seeing around the landscape? We got NBA, as far as Boston, Philly, Denver, Phoenix. On the East, we got New York and the Heat. and we, and then on the other side we got the Lakers and the Warriors in the West. What are you seeing? Just how are you seeing? It's like 1-1. Now we just took the 2-1. Denver's 2-0. That game's going on right now as we speak. But
Again, that's the most alarming thing to me. Just the fact that these, being up 2-0 right now, and I get it, right? Like they were in Denver, top seed again, Jokic. And even Durant, he was given like serious credit to just the squad as a whole. Jamal Murray just absolutely just, coming through. And everyone should know, Jamal Murray's a ball. And they got some other, they got a lot of good heads out there. Who's the other guy? Michael Porter, right? He's out there. Michael Porter Jr. Yeah, just they're a deep squad, but yeah, Phoenix they're definitely in hot water. They need to be careful. They about to get, prickled by a cactus or burnt by the sun. So they need to turn it up big time. Right now, Denver's up on them right now, 2019. I know it's early, but
what's up with Joel Embiid with that MVP trophy? Deserved.
Yeah, I would say deserved.
Jokic was right up there. The Joker was right up there with unbelievable stats. They both put up some unbelievable stats, but I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know if I think people may have been tired of seeing, like he just won 2 in a row. He went 3 in a row?
I don't think
they didn't want. People didn't want to give it to him.
Nah, they didn't want that.
So,
but I mean, you can't not say that Joel Embiid wasn't. He was always. Anytime we were talking about it here, we were always talking about his numbers, and his numbers are stupid.
Worthy, for sure.
The points and just the he dropped like 52 on the Celtics. It sucks that he's injured right now. It sucks for Philly, not for us.
33 and 10. Yeah. James Harden led the league in assists. He had like
I did not realize that this guy led the league in assists. I had no idea. What for $1 million? Who leads the league in assists? Nah.
I think he's
would not have guessed that.
Yeah, I think he's done it before too. And he's led the league in scoring. So, yeah, just the NBA where it's getting into the nitty gritty, just like the Premier League, just like the European soccer leagues. It's like going to be crunch time, and it's going to give the chance for like MLS to be on display, kind of right there, front and center, fam. But as far as NBA, I mean, we're just chugging along with the Celtics, fam. Waiting for the All NBA teams to come out. We were just talking about like JT and JB, and like they better put some respect on JB's name. He's carried his own. Like his resume speaks for itself. So, and like his playoff resume too. Like might not put out like, and I think he's got solid regular season numbers, but like I'm sure some others have better. But like he's in the postseason. Like he performs when it matters.
No, he does it with like just again, I was saying earlier, just an authority, a force. It just does it's different. It's a different energy. It's not to say that Tatum doesn't have that side, but it's almost like, yo, can you get a little bit of a dog, get a little bit of that dog, you know what I'm saying? I think we're seeing a little bit more of that with Jason Tatum now than we ever have, which is why, this guy was almost in the MVP discussion, but that's a, whole another thing to play out. The fact that these guys are on the same team is just unbelievable. Up 2-1 right now, and to think, we're only a Malcolm Brogdon assist from being up 3-0. And I say that with what was that, fam?
Yeah,
what was that?
I don't,
it was a freak play. Like that's what it really chalked. Like what
we're doing. We're looking forward, fam. We're gonna look forward, fam.
That's fair.
We're up 2-1. We took one back. Let's see.
The play was crazy though. That was one of the craziest plays I've ever seen. Honestly,
silly play. Let's see if we can get another one back. Against Philly, and just keep it moving. That New York and Miami might be a grind. I mean, like might be like a seven game grind. So
just beat the crap out of
that
each other.
Golden State Lakers series has been pretty cool.
We didn't really touch too much on it, but yeah, it's really just both teams. One dominated the first game, the other one dominated the second game. Is essentially what it came down to.
Yep.
But
so it's gonna be that's gonna be cool to watch. I think for
as it boils down.
Game series. Potentially on balance. And then I don't know, the last thing I just want to just like the coach, Mike Budenholzer, whatever, Budenholzer getting fired from Milwaukee. They just won a championship in 2021 with Giannis. To me it's like crazy, fam. They just were the number one seed in the East. You know, it's like I don't like. What do you want this man to do?
The need to just have to just fill that like need to have a new coach. The firing, it's just a sick trend. It's a sick trend, and it's just we touch on it in the soccer streets.
Yeah,
It happens here on the NBA
NFL,
streets,
right?
NFL. It doesn't matter. You know, at your local high school, it doesn't really matter. It's everywhere. You know, it's sick.
It's so wild. Like, yo, what more can this guy do?
Sick.
And he's like, he's not playing the games. First of all, it's like
disgusting. You know? Making these Tottenham fans stay for that game. Like,
oh, nasty. They made them stay full. You know, they would. So yeah, you can't leave early. Unbelievable.
Watch your team.
Yeah, just more to follow in the NBA streets. Just sending the positivity, good vibes to the Celts. You know, hopefully the Bruins took the stink out of the Garden, and you know, took that with them. But more to follow on the Celts. More to follow across the NBA. Hopefully, all NBA teams get announced by the time we catch up next week. That's it, fam, for the NBA.
That's it. More to follow.
Let's jump into some golf real quick.
MTF.
They had the Mexico Open at Vedanta Vallarta in Puerto Vallarta, down there in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. So that was last week. I was
about to say, what country were we in?
Nice little battle between Rahm last week. Your boy Akshay, your boy Brandon Wu was in the mix. And then, finally, Tony Finau took it down, fam. He was, I think he ended up winning by like 3 or 4 strokes, had like a decent lead, and ended up like closing it out. So, he's got like, he's got like 4 wins, I think, in his last like 41 starts or something like silly like that.
Dude's a baller.
So
had him in my lineup too, fam. And I still finished in last place. I don't know how that happened.
He's been really, really solid for the past, 18 months. The past 2 years, he's been really, really solid. Scooped up a few wins in that span. And it's good to see Tony. We saw him in the full swing joint, and like he's got that family out there with him.
Good
man. Showed him out there with his he won the tournament, won like I don't know, like 1.5 million or whatever. And then afterwards, he's down there with his kids. They have like a par 3 course. He's down there with his 2 boys, playing in the par 3 course. And he's like, I was playing too. He was like, I was like caddying for them and playing. So he's like, we did it every day that week, So he's like, I'm like full-time dad, part-time golfer. So
love that.
It's cool to see. It's cool to see. It's not easy. He's got to have some energy, fam.
What? He's got 1, 2. He's got multiple children, fam. Like
I think he's got like 5 kids, maybe
4 or 5. Might be 5. Yeah, no, you love to see it. Right. Who knows? But yeah, no, his wife obviously super supportive. You love to see that. Make each other better. All that good stuff. And nice. He's a hell of a player. I mean, he's actually really fun to see. He's easy to root for. It's my brother. Pretty sure we'll probably related at some point.
Tony Toca. So you're like a homeless man's Tony Finau.
How about that? They're like, yo. They're asking me in Texas, like, oh, like, oh, you who, has anybody told you, like, who do you look like? I have no idea. Like, what? You tell me. I'm out to him with the Tony Finau.
Fam, this week they got the Wells Fargo. It's down there at Quail Hollow. It's lovely little tournament, elevated event, designated event. So they got the big bread out this week. Yes, it's a good tournament right now. We're on Friday, second day cut. The cut was at even. Terrell Hatton, Nate Lashley, and Wyndham Clark -8 on the leaderboard right now. Xander up there, Justin Thomas up there, Sung Jae up there.
Yeah.
Fleetwood, they're -7. It's going to be an interesting tournament. It's going to be a spicy weekend. Usually the cream rises to the top, here in moving day Saturday. Wow, I wasn't ready for the Macho Man. So usually the cream rises to the top on moving day, and then Sunday it's going to be a battle. It's more to follow, man. I'll kill Jordan Spieth like we said before. I'll choke his ass out.
Damn. He's choking you right now through like a voodoo doll. Yeah, he missed that cut, man. That's crazy. What was the cut? Oh, -1 even. Yeah, if you finished even, you didn't make it.
So, yeah, I could kill him right now. I think he just put that hex on me. Still stuffed up, still congested. boy battling. That's what I'm doing. So,
It's that season, fam. That switch.
fam, what else is cooking in the golf world? This is a pretty good field this week. Rahm's not in it. Scheffler's not in it. They won a bunch of the designated events this year.
Hmm.
But yeah, we still got the British Open to come up. Still got the U.S. Open to come
Nice.
up,
Two big
fam.
ones.
Yep.
Yep.
So bunch of action still left for sure in this golf season. Yes, yeah, it's been awesome playing DK every week. We've had a good crowd following, so shout out to all the players following.
Staying in.
Fam, golf world keeping it light. You have any intel you want to drop on the golf world?
Oh, well, I mean, I'll tell you right now, shout out to you. You won last week. Jay Saul finished in second. Those are our money winners. And yeah, we got to saw a little. Yeah, in terms of golf, like, nah, not much. I'll be honest, I'm try and stay as tapped in, but I'm looking for, you just mentioned those two tournaments right there. But the build up, what was it when's the British or the Open? What is it? Right?
I don't know offhand, to be honest. I don't know offhand. Don't
Ah,
have a
okay,
clue.
okay, okay, okay.
I'll be lying if I said I did.
No, it's you're an honest man.
No. Honestly, I'd be lying if I said I did. But just real quick. Oh, I had a golf idea in my head real quick that I wanted to throw out there. But no big deal. Let's jump into fam. Oh, I don't know if you want to go some overtime real quick.
Oh, let's go. Let's
Awesome.
pop in.
Let's get into the overtime streets. Cinco de Mayo overtime streets. I don't know if you.
Yeah, we hit everything, right? We hit everything.
Yeah, we hit it all. I don't know if you got any crazy Cinco de Mayo stories. If you ever been to Mexico, fam.
Nah, I haven't.
If you have any stories out there, if you whatever's on the table, it's OT time. You know what I'm saying? We keep it light, we keep it fun, we keep it funky. What do you got in the OT streets, fam?
Well, it's funny with Cinco de Mayo. We typically eat Mexican at least once a week, but we faded out. We're like, yo, where can I go where it's not going to be packed? And we went to a seafood restaurant by the beach. Dead, fam. So, yeah, pretty much avoided the Cinco de Mayo streets. Went for seafood, played it out right. Got some ice cream after, fam. Ice cream. Went and tried something a little different today. It wasn't quite, maple walnut, but I did get butternut crunch. I got butternut crunch, fam, and yeah, it's a great. It's a, it's. I mean, I already, I know, I knew what it was about, but I didn't even think. Again, I went into it today being like, I'm gonna explore the street. So I got that mixed with banana. It's actually really bomb. So if anyone's ever tried that, yeah, try that out. So that's kind of the ice cream streets. What else? Let me see what else I got here, fam. I had something in the OT streets. Oh man, fam. Like Instagram, like I'm killing way too many like robots, fam. The bots. It's like the amount of bots I have to block. Literally, I have blocked so many. It's sad. I mean, TikTok was even worse. Which is why we had to leave those streets. But like, they weren't even pretending to be bots at that point. Honestly, in TikTok, it was like it was like actual pictures of like people who like honestly they just looked like robots. It was weird. But IG, bro, just too many, just too much, bro. It's just annoying, and I don't know. I'm just done with it. Done with it. I don't, got the people being like, oh, like, promote. It's like, promote my ass. Like, that's what you can do.
So many. That's funny. Lots of bots, lots of spam, lots of all that crap.
Stupid.
Out there. I'm sure everyone, everyone's sick of it too.
Nah, it's dumb.
Just OT. Talk about anything, fam. Anything's on the table, like restaurants, food. It's funny. I feel like for like restaurant, like I always go. I'm like, I don't want to say I'm like, I probably mentioned this. I'm pretty routine based. I go to the same kind of places all the time.
Yeah.
And whenever I go to a certain place, like I know what I'm getting, or if I want this, I go to that certain place. You know, at certain places, this is what I'm getting, right? If you go there, this is what I'm getting, right? But Cinco de Mayo, man, I don't really have any Cinco de Mayo stories. Like I said, Marcus, you know, unbelievable. My son's birthday, born 9 years ago today. So yeah, I mean that's the
Unbelievable.
best
That's
Cinco de Mayo
awesome.
story. But can't wait till he's 21, start cracking bevies together, doing all that. But yeah, no, I don't. You know, just for OT fam, like I was telling you before, a little bit, gave you a little insight on my dad jeans, you know, just went and I grabbed a pair of jeans. My jeans, like I've had a pair of jeans forever that I rock all the time. My go-to joints. I put them on like a while ago. They had a big rip on the knee, and it got, you know, just couldn't wear them out. Like it's flapping around like one of those joints. So I had to retire them, and like, you know, in a pinch, I went out and grabbed like some jeans, you know, like at Walmart, like, you know, it's like real pinch, and you know, they're like
Got some
just, you
dickies.
know, just a terrible fit, and like, you know, just the color was like straight, like it was just like bold, like, you know, just a straight bold, like purple, basically.
Oh
Terrible.
man.
So, you know, Kristen called them. Kristen was like, "Yo, those are like dad jeans," and like, yo, she called me out. So,
I
gotta
had to
thank
let you
Kristen. Like,
know,
yo, she
fam.
gave me that constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Went out today, grabbed some freshies. You know, but I got there. I was telling you when I got there, it was like slim jeans, straight jeans,
Oh,
slim straight,
it's like 10 different
regular,
sizes, fam. 10 different styles.
relaxed,
Yeah.
athletic fit. I was like, yo,
Stressful.
damn, yo, I got, yeah. So luckily I had some time. You know, I had my, you know, I had to, but I had, yeah, I had to get my wits
10,
about me. You
10
know,
things
I
of
grabbed
clothes.
exactly. Yeah, I took a whole bunch into the dressing room. You know, finally got a couple pairs that fit. So yeah, I had to learn the hard way. You know, I didn't want those dad jeans this yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm turning 40 this year, but yo, don't, you know, don't do me
That's
like that,
funny.
yo. Don't do me like that, yo. Come on. You know, come on.
That's
You know,
great,
fam.
fam. Yeah, jeans is
So
easy. It's easy. If when you got a pair, you got a pair. I had a
yeah,
solid
yo,
streak. When
that's
I used to work at the high school, I'd always wear the same jeans. Or, you know, I was so typical. I'd always kind of have the same outfits, and yeah, there were
yeah, no,
times I
I
was like,
scooped up
wow,
two today, fam. I scooped up two
yeah,
today. Like, yeah, just give me those and I'll be good for a while, yeah.
yep, yep,
Awesome. What
yeah.
else? I had like, yo, driving like, so many people like driving in the left lane, fam, like just like refusing to get in the middle lane or the right lane. Like, yo, almost causing like traffic and accidents. It's crazy. You know, fam, like,
Well, you
yo,
know, it's
don't make me get into, you know, I
nah,
stay heated
and
on the driving
no,
streets.
I feel you, and I'm not making light of this subject, like texting and driving. I'm just saying, like I don't often like look like into people's cars, like not look, but like as
Oh,
you're
you can
driving,
see it
like
all the time.
bro, I've actually been paying a little bit more attention. Like I pay attention to the cars, but like it's almost just like it's just culture now. Just people are just like
Just like that.
literally going hard left, hard right, fam. I was on 93 today, 93 North going home from work, and basically, you know, it's like 4 or 5 lanes. Everyone's just in their own section, fam. Just like, you know, this guy's
Yep.
probably on Sports Center. This bitch is probably watching Lifetime. This
It's
dude's
crazy.
probably watching porn. Like, it's just
Crazy.
absolute crazy. Just
Yep.
nuts,
It's
bro.
mayhem. Nah,
It's mayhem.
you
You
have to be
know,
mindful. You have to be mindful for sure.
it's
But
it's it's
just
crazy,
like,
bro.
people like refusing to get out of the left lane. It's weird to me. So weird to me. You can see like
Just went off,
a lot
but
of accidents. Like, yo, yeah, yo, it's how we do it, fam. We keep it,
I had to
keep
keep.
it
I just
authentic. Fam, that's it for OT. Just want to tell the people real quick. Like I said, yo, be on the lookout for our, more of our stuff, more content, throwing videos out there. Well, I know, Lucas got the channel, fam. You throwing the
yo,
channel out
I
there
told him
soon?
today, yo, and but again, yo, shout out to all our YouTube heads. You know,
Yo,
again, we cracked the
big thank you,
100
man.
barrier, fam. Well,
Big
yo,
thank you,
fam.
man.
Honestly, you know, I
Yo, if you're out there,
it's
subscribe. Yo, hit us up on YouTube. We
hit it.
appreciate it, man.
Yeah, subscribe. Yeah,
We got
I
the
told.
shorts out there. We throw all the, all the
Come
joints
on.
out there. So
I told Lucas, I was like, yo, I just want, yo, thank you, appreciate you, bro. You know, you gave us a plug. You know, you gave us a little, you know, it's shout out to what it is. You know, we're a team here,
awesome,
fam.
awesome. Yeah. So it's been,
Love it.
looking to have some more guests lined up. We just talked to somebody potentially coming on in the near future. Still shout out to Jill. Still shout out to our past guests. Looking to have some more repeat guests. Some of our
Repeat,
former
yeah, some
guests
new
come
heads
right
too.
back on.
Trust me.
Of course,
Watch
some
out.
new heads. Come on. We do it all. We do it all. So
Yeah.
More to follow in the soccer world. Looking to give some people some updates. We'll give you, man, just so much going on, fam. NBA streets, so much going on, fam.
And don't forget to get your house cleaned by Cindy's Cleaning Company. Get in the streets with Cindy.
Unbelievable. Yo, Rip Pod,
Streets.
episode 84. Victorious. Good work. Appreciate you. Your boy
Always.
Javier. Yo, Cinco de Mayo. It's 11 o'clock. We're going to end this episode, man.
Wow.
Randy Moss episode 84. 5/5/23.
Appreciate
11 o'clock,
all
yo.
of you. Appreciate you,
Appreciate all
fam.
the love, guys. Like, share, subscribe. You already know. Leave a comment. Let
Yeah.
us, stay engaged. You already know.
Yeah.
We're here.
Let us know.
We'll
What
catch
did
you
they
next
say
week.
at the end, fam? What should they tell us at the end? What? If they got to the end, what should they say?
Scooby-Doo, boop, boop. Scooby-Doo,
Scoop, boop, 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 boop. Narcs.
Agent Sebastian here.
He said, yo.